What is good viber? It is your girl Esther Joy coming at you with another video. On this channel we like to talk about love, light, joy, and peace, and happy full moon we're about to have in Sagittarius. I have to say that this is going to be a pick a card where we're actually going to be diving into the energies that can be present for you. Okay, I'm really excited because today I've started a new card deck. I'm using my really favorite friends, Space and Vessel, today to explore what kind of energy we're going to be looking at. So you have two options here to choose from in today's pick a card reading video. Now, the messages that are coming through are going to be general messages that have to do with the energy that is manifesting and going to be very present during this full moon. So yeah, if you're here, if you're watching this, it's for a reason. Whenever you're watching this, okay, the moon might pass or another moon might be there. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, fam, I'm really excited because we have two beautiful friends here that are excited to dive into today's reading. So what can we expect to see in this new moon? We have option number 1 and we have option number 2. Option number 1, we'll start with you. Option number 2, timestamps down below. Alright, group number 1, here's your beautiful card. It's pretty cute. I know, it's so cute. We really do enjoy. This is Space. And so Space says, surrender to what is to come. The darkness becomes a source of safety, storing all the uncertain information. Okay, so that is the message. I'm going to read it one more time for you, fam. Space says, surrender to what is to come. The darkness becomes a source of safety, storing all the uncertain information. Okay, so interesting, fam. Really interesting, that analogy of the darkness hiding something that is actually assisting in its safety. Okay, even nothing is something. Okay, so that's the kind of energy we're really getting here with Mr. Space. Okay, little space. Okay, so now let's actually look into, for you, group 1, I'd love to get 3 cards about what this full moon, this energy, what it's going to look like manifested in your life. What kind of situations? What are we seeing here? These 3 cards, that was really particular. Wow, that was really interesting. Fam, I'm not gonna lie, like, you see me, and you see what I'm doing. Alright, we'll do one more shuffle. They're like, alright, that's good. Okay, alright. So let's talk about it, okay? What does this full moon, what is it going to be looking like for you, fam? And this is just looking at your personal energy levels and what aspects or realms this energy is being manifested on, okay? So we're just going to be exploring that a little bit. Now, the back of deck energy, they told me to shuffle because they said that I guess it was important to just acknowledge the 10 of Pentacles. So what do we see in the 10 of Pentacles? We see a family, wealthy family. We see that they're living and they have 3 generations right there. Now this is, to me, is talking about leaving a legacy behind, making something that is going to not only supply and nurture and take care of you, but your family. Okay, and this also has to do with what did your grandparents, what did your ancestors leave behind for you in the physical realm? Do you have heirlooms? Do you have, certain trusts or whatever, right? So really looking into your own family, what they have left behind for you, and what you are creating to leave behind in the physical realm. Okay. And because you have space with the physical realm, I have a feeling that this might be like an empty space, like, and you might think that they left you nothing, but in that space there's actually something hidden. Does that make sense? Okay, that's a message that wanted to come through on that end. Now we're gonna dive a little deeper. Okay, so when we're talking about the full moon, This could be feeling an absence of family security or foundation when it comes to financial support, or just being in that position where everyone is, taken care of. There's more than enough to go around for the whole family. I don't know, with this card space, there seems to be an absence maybe for some people. And this could be on different realms. Okay. I'm almost getting this image of like a chain, and the chain is broken. Like it's a link, but there's a space within there, and it's broken. Okay, and that's what's showing up when we're talking about this full moon and the energy and all of that jazz. So let's look a little deeper. Okay, we got 3 cards that wanted to present themselves for you. So group 1, the first one is the Ace of Cups. Now this makes a lot of sense, especially when we're talking about a full moon. The Ace of Cups, you literally see a cup, all about emotions, filling up that cup, filling up those emotions, feeling them very fully. So that is kind of what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Cups. Your emotions are probably going to be very high. Okay, this is going to be different for everyone. But yeah, there is a feeling of high emotions, yet in a way this is stabilizing. So again, energy in motion, emotions, right? And the energy or the emotions that you are embodying are actually assisting in a manifestation kind of in the background. And I have a feeling this has something to do with the physical, because of the 10 of Pentacles has the back of deck energy, or a physical venture or something like that. Anyways, I'm also getting the feeling to tell you that cleaning, washing yourself, drinking water, using water if you have moon water, things like that, utilizing that if you have any practices or things that you do, utilizing water throughout the new moon, full moon, all the way to the new moon is going to be really, really helpful for you. Kind of like riding that wave back down, okay, back down to land. Okay, so that's what's coming through with that. Now, group 1, you also have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So there might be a feeling of kind of shopaholic nature, okay? Like if you are someone who looks at retail therapy or things like that, you're kind of avoiding you, like when we were talking about this absence in the family, possibly with space and the 10 of Pentacles, we saw that there was like somewhere where there was a link that wasn't really linked, and this is the Queen of Pentacles that's coming out. So what does this mean? How is this reflected? Of course it's going to be reflected for everyone in different ways, so I'll do my best to share this information in a way that will be easily applied to your situation. I'm feeling that this Queen of Pentacles is governing very much what you are creating right now, and it is almost like you are, and I'm saying you, but this could be another being, this could be just the situation of the physical reality you're in. It doesn't seem like it's really assisting you in creating anything, to flourish in the physical realm, but instead is kind of it is not a helpful way of how it is presenting these items in the physical realm to you. Again, I'm going back to that example with the shopaholics, or someone who uses retail therapy often. Maybe they are really into fashion and they love to, be wearing nice things. They also have a skill of creating their own clothing, yet they find them that they will look externally to buy more clothes than actually make. That's the kind of energy that is being addressed, okay? There's just this feeling of resistance, of almost having too much, like not really utilizing what you're supposed to and just grabbing in the physical instead of maybe making your own, if that makes sense. So that's the kind of energy we're getting here with the Queen of Pentacles, kind of just taking without giving, or making, taking without making. There we go. And I think that's a part of the chain. When you don't make and you just take, it's not a full completion, it's not a full circle, or it's not a full link that can be brought together. And I think maybe in a family matter, I'm just looking at this, or, you know, 10 of Pentacles, this could be kind of a motherly figure or a feminine nurturing figure that is taking more than they're making. Okay, that's, yep, those are the words coming through. Okay. So the last card that we are going to explore, because hey, this is just letting you know right now, these are some of the energies. And again, this is just reflected. This could be a person coming into your life that's sharing these emotions and the energies with you. This could be you. This could be a situation. It's gonna be different for everyone and how the energy manifests in their own way. But yeah, so there's just this feeling of the physical not really being as balanced as maybe it should be. Even though it is balancing itself out, there's just a little bit of resistance when it comes to possibly creating. But you have the Empress, so I see that in the end, this is going to, of course, deepen your understanding of why you are here to create. Again, in the example that I'm using of someone who is a shopaholic, but they actually have the skill to make their own clothes. This is actually being enlightened and understanding why you are here, having more of a purpose, okay, so that you're not squandering all that you have, but you're actually utilizing it in a way that is nurturing and creative and expressive and, yeah, and imaginative. And that's going to lead to more of a stable legacy, if you will, for your family moving forward in the future. So really this you know, this is also a time where fertility is really high. So if you are, you know, doing the nasty, just make sure that you are safe and prepared. And with that being said, if you're creating or doing any kind of endeavors, make sure that they're actually grounded and they're not something that you're kind of doing from this quick fix kind of attitude, right? You need to actually do the work yourself. All right, you gotta make if you want to take. That's really what I'm getting here. So I hope that you enjoyed this message, group one, that if it resonated with you, you can press the thumbs up so I know so, and can continue to do more videos like this one. Super duper fun to just kind of look at the energies that we see present. And of course, I hope that you have a blessed full moon in Scorpio. Oh me, oh my. Okay, with that being said, I'm gonna move on to group number 2. They don't talk. I'm having too much fun over here, obviously. Oh my gosh. Alright, group 2. How are you doing, group 2? So here is your beautiful card, and you guys chose Vessel. So Vessel says, be open to what is now. Overflowing cup just spills out. Down from what was. Lost is now found. All out, as all the matter will shatter and bow. Okay, that's tongue twister, right? Okay, Vessel, can you say that one more time, please? Vessel says, be open to what is now. Overflowing cup just spills out. Down from what was lost is now found. Oz, all the matter will shatter and bow. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, wow. I kind of get this image of a glass ball falling and shattering into a million little sand particles. They're all just tiny little glass balls in themselves, and you zoom in and it's just more little glass balls that are shattering into more glass balls, and it's just, that's what I'm seeing with this. Okay, so what is happening to you, group 2? What can we see? What energies you vibing with this full moon? Okay, fam, let's see. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, that was really interesting. Oh. Ooh, should I take another one? They say take this one. Oh. They say put these 2 back. They don't want them no more. Okay. Let's get into it. Good viber, fam. That was such a fast, beautiful shuffle. I just love when it's like that. Oh, okay. So, back at deck energy, you got 8 of rods. What does that mean? Momentum is gaining speed. It means keep your eyes on the prize, okay? We have no surprise. You have prepared and you know what you gotta do. Go for it. Just do it, okay? That's the energy that we see with the 8 of rods. Momentum is definitely gaining, okay? It's always gaining. This also reminds me of the Fibonacci sequence, right? It never actually reaches that end point. Never reaches it. It just continues to go. So exponentially gets closer, yet actually never touches. That's what the 8 of rods also reminds me of. So really interesting energy. Now we're going to be looking at this in terms of the full moon and the energy and how it's affecting or impacting or being manifested in your life. So fam, I'm really excited. Of course, already we can kind of see that momentum's going to be gaining, okay? For me, 8 of rods, the situation of someone giving you responsibilities. You can do it right there, right now, or you can procrastinate and finish your Naruto video. Which one do you do, fam? Which one do you do? That's the kind of energy. Prioritization seems to be a really big one with the back of deck energy for you. So being aware of where you're putting your priorities, where you're putting your energy, where you are gaining this momentum is really important, okay, fam? So be aware, where's that energy actually headed towards? Because you got the Wheel of Fortune out here, so it better be a good, fortunate place, okay? More importantly, the Wheel of Fortune reminds us of the time it's the nature of time, right? That is always cycling, just like a wheel is always turning and spinning. So is the nature of time. And just like a Fibonacci sequence, we continue to grow with time, yet hypothetically, we cannot say that there's any end to time. It just continues as far as we know. So that's the kind of energy that we have here with the Wheel of Fortune. This is also kind of reminding me of 5D. 5D is really coming through, and we'll get to that with some of the other cards that you got. But yeah, you might actually be congratulations, actually integrating with the 5D realm, and that is something that is pretty freaking cool. You'll see a lot more synchronicities, you'll see a lot more animals or beings that will be teaching you, and you will be learning from them, okay? That is a beautiful thing about the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so whatever momentum is gaining, really look for those signs and that knowledge that each being is sharing with you, okay? I think that there's a lot to do also. Finances looking pretty good. I'm not saying go buy a lotto ticket or anything like that, but it's looking pretty good, fam, in terms of whatever projects you're doing, especially if it has something to do with education or assisting people and teaching them something. That's really going to be popping off, especially because, again, this moon is in Sagittarius, which is all about higher education and learning and traveling and expanding the mind. So really, really powerful stuff when it comes to your own expansion and what fortune really means for you, because I know we really associate it a lot with money and other things like that, but fortune is really about expanding. You know, you get more money means you can buy more things or experience more, hypothetically, it's the thought behind it anyways. So with that being said, you are given more of this fortune, and this could be the gift of time, this could be the gift of money, this could be the gift of knowledge, but something is really presenting itself to you, fam, during this time. A portal is opening for you to literally ascend, physically upgrade your DNA, all of that good stuff during this full moon. So keep that in mind, okay? Ask your guides, whoever they are, to educate you on how you can best use your time during this full moon, because yeah, that is really coming through if you haven't already done so. Okay, do it, fam, do it. So moving forward, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and so we see that you are working on yourself, you're working on your bag, you're working on what is bringing money into your reality, okay? When I mean money, again, I mean what is financially supplying you. What are you finding yourself kind of dedicated to, okay? And I don't mean like any dead-end job, although obviously you can be dedicated to it and make a difference there, absolutely 100%. That's the kind of energy, honestly, that I'm getting here. So it doesn't really matter where you're working or what you're working on, but you're working on something and your dedication is being acknowledged. Your consistency and effort and practical, I want to say, attention to detail is being acknowledged. So keep that up. Be aware, you know, whatever this is, it is going to pay you back, but you need to finish through all the way. You know, they're holding 8 coins, and for some of you might feel like you're working 8 out of 7 times out of the week, like you're really overworking out here, like you're really doing the most, okay? And I just want you to know, fam, I feel you, but you are seen, you are making a difference, and it really does look like this energy is about to pop off. And you know, again, we have 2 8s here, and this 8 is really signifying the gaining of momentum. So whatever you have been working on, again, whatever you have been sleepless nights, whatever you have been perfecting, whatever you have been really going back to again and again, that is really gonna gain momentum here. It's opening up this portal with the Wheel of Fortune for you to go through. And literally with the Chariot, for you to go through that portal is to be balanced and to move forward, to take all of the energy, the effort, and the attention that you've put into whatever project you're working on, and to be able to move forward with that project. I believe that this full moon to the new moon is going to be giving you that energy to really move forward in your job, your work aspect. And we do see this is really significant with some of the planets that are in the 2nd house, yeah, with 8 of Pentacles right now. And even this is reminding me of the actual astrological chart, right? Like the whole 12 sectors, which is really interesting. I just noticed that, to be honest. But yes, so really interesting. And then you got the Chariot out here, so you already know, fam, that you're not only moving forward like high key, lots of momentum, things are gonna run really fast. Maybe you've been doing the same thing for a while, and then all of a sudden, like, things get 8 times more intense out of the blue, okay? So good thing that you are working so hard because you were prepared to some length. This is a fortunate thing. Maybe it's giving you more time to work on that, to refine that project, to get your coin, to work on your bag. Really moving forward, I see that there's just going to be a shifting of energy, my friend, and it is going to be reflected in your work, how you are, you know, living, creating, you know, how you are exchanging your services and offerings. That's going to be shifting. It really looks like for the better, and you're going to be learning a lot from this gain in momentum, okay? Moving forward, being able to balance your masculine and feminine, your, you know, do I do everything or do I do nothing kind of mentality. Finding a balance for you is going to be really important. So that's really cool. I mean, the Chariot is really, really dope, and reminds me that you also might be like astral traveling more often during this time of the full moon. And yeah, so wow, really, really powerful stuff that we see happening up in here, fam, okay? Get ready, prepare yourself, get that bag, and know that you are a fortunate soul for just being alive. And thank you for sharing some time with me. You can press the thumbs up right now if you resonated with this reading and you want more like this one, so I know so, and continue to make more videos like this one or even better. So with that being said, thank you so much again for joining me. It was really fun. If you want a personal reading, you already know you can DM me or email me with the information in the description below. And without further ado, I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing day, fam. Namaste.